Hello, my dear book lovers. I love you, honor you, and appreciate you. Welcome. I welcome you with all my heart and soul. And for this session, for this hour, we will try to bring ourselves into the condition of receiving the message of these books that I'll be going to read. Soul, Mind, Body, Science System. I will be reading it. And the Grand Unification Theory and the Practice for Healing, Rejuvenation, Longevity, and Immortality by Dr. and Master Sha and Dr. and Master Rulin Shu. She is the quantum physicist, and she is bringing the science and spirituality together. So I think you will love this. I have already read this book, the science book, which is actually this book came later than this book, but somehow, I read this one first. Please forgive me. And for bringing ourselves into condition, I wish if anybody has this book, please open it and then read it with me, because it's very important to follow it together, because some people they have it but they never they put it on the shelf and they never read it. So this is a very good opportunity actually to read it together. And so before we start, we take a few deep breaths through your lower abdomen, through your nose, and hold it a few seconds and then let it out. Let us bring ourselves into the condition and let go of what happened before now or what will happen after the 8 o'clock. So just be present so we can get the most benefit of hearing and talking about this book. And please make a comment. I try to lift up my eyes, my face, and then look to see if who had joined us. Thank you, Terry, for joining. Thank you for Mutahari. Thank you for Samba. You were always, always, I'm so grateful for your support. Thank you. Um, you're always on my group and watching. Thank you, thank you, thank you for joining. And let's close our eyes and take a few deep breaths. And then with each exhale, let go of what happened before now. Well, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm ready to receive uh, from this book. The tagline says Grand Unification Theory and Practice for Healing, Rejuvenation, Longevity, and Immortality. Dr. Master Sha and Dr. Rulin Shu, and forwarded by Irvine Laszlo, author of Science and the Akashic Field. So that would be impressive because Dr. Laszlo is 2 times nominated for Nobel Prize. And I'm gonna read from the sleeves of this first, to give you some background information. What is the soul? Are healing, miracles real? When the soul, I'm sorry, I have a phone. Even I put it on a silence, but I can hear it. Oh, when the soul is healed, how does the body respond? Okay, throughout history, there have been countless cases of miracle healings unexplainable by modern science. Dr. and Master Sha has personally healed thousands of patients and usually in front of dozens of witnesses. Hundreds of videos of these healings can be seen on YouTube. But how can these healings be explained? Soul Mind Body Science System is the first book to explore the scientific explanation for why soul healing miracles are genuine. Written with Dr. Rulin Shu, an expert on string theory and a quantum physicist who trained at the University of California, Berkeley. Dr. Sha shares for the first time the scientific theory that explains why all action on Mother Earth are guided by the reality of the soul. In soul mind body medicine science system, the complex and the fascinating relationship presents between matter, destiny, information, soul, and consciousness are truly explained, examined. I'm sorry, written for armchair uh, and professional scientists alike. This book makes a significant contribution to the ongoing debate about the true nature of reality. As the lines between science and the spirit blur, this investigation becomes even more important. The groundbreaking soul mind body science system is for all readers who have contemplated the fundamental scientific laws of universe and sought answers beyond those offered by popular science and mainstream faith. And on the back sleeves is talking about who Master Sha and who Master Ruling Shu are. Dr. Master Zhigang Sha is a soul leader, a world-renowned and master healer and a divine servant. He is a creator of soul mind body medicine. He was trained as a conventional medicine doctor in medical doctor in China and the doctor of traditional Chinese medicine in Canada and China. The founder of the Institute of Soul Healing and Enlightenment and Love, Peace, Harmony movement. Master Sha is a grand master of many ancient disciplines, including Qigong, Tai Chi, Kung Fu, Feng Shui, and the I Ching. Master Sha is also an expert in the most advanced cellular healing science now occurring in China. In the West, he is involved in breakthrough research on the effects of spirit on the human system. Master Sha was named Qigong Master of the Year of the Fifth Award Congress on Qigong. In 2006, he was honored by prestigious Martin Luther King Jr. Commemorative Commission Award for his humanitarian efforts. Dr. Rulin Shu, uh, that who co-authored this with scientifically, uh, is a theoretical physicist working on a string theory and the grand unification theory. Was inspired by Master Sha to mathematically formulate soul, mind, heart, and consciousness using physics and to create a grand unification theory to unify them with physical existence. She's also an entrepreneur, herbalist, singer, healer, author. As a student of the Master Sha, Dr. Shu devotes her life to seeking the ultimate truth. And now we go to actually, I'm gonna start after from a forward that is done by Dr. Irvine Laszlo. This book introduces sophisticated system that draws on a unification theory in physics to explain the unification of soul, heart, mind, and body. The unification this book presents consists of bringing together soul, heart, mind, and body as one. One denotes the source field, which is the creator of this universe. All of things in this universe and all and of all universes. I welcome the publication of Soul, Mind, Body Medicine science system because it accomplishes another much needed unification as well, that between traditional wisdom as noted by concepts such as Jing, Qi, Shen, where Jing stands for matter, Jing, Qi stands for energy, and Shen stands for soul, heart, and mind. And these three words would be repeated throughout this book. Shen, uh, in Jing, matter, Qi for energy, and Shen stands for soul, heart, and mind. In contemporary physics, medical science, and science in general, it's true, as Dr. Shu tells us, that physics and Western medicine focus on Jing or matter, together with their matter-based interpretation of Qi energy, and largely neglect Shen, which is soul. Based on the remarkable success of practice of Dr. and Master Sha, in this book, Dr. Shu seeks to rectify this one-sided emphasis. She brings into ambit of healing and healthcare insights regarding mind, spirit, and soul that until now were largely uh, the preserves of traditional healers. In the modern world, in physics, medicine, and the most other branches of science, such insights were either ignored or, if acknowledged, presented in conceptual framework that denied the very possibility that modern science could contribute to their clarification. Based on the 5 decades of research on the relevance of modern science to well-being and evolution in our world, I can attest in good conscience to the importance of bringing about unification of key insights of traditional wisdom with the emerging insight of cutting-edge science. The basis of this unification, in my view, is the recognition that the universe consists fundamentally of informed energy, in quotation, informed energy that is of energy formed by information, in quotation, in parentheses, which is then in dash formation, parenthesis close. This recognition is now drawing among researchers at the cutting edge of science, in particular physics. There is a question, however, that this has not been sufficiently considered and explored in science, and that concerns what Dr. Shu calls the source, uh, in quotation, the nature and the origin of information that acts on a system of informed energy most people regard as matter. As a great physicist David Bohm affirmed, the source of information is not on the same plan or dimension as things and events which the information acts. These things and events on the plane that Bohm called explicit, explicit, uh, explicate order, whereas the information that acts on them on the plane of the implicate order. The human body, for example, on which the information is in the space-time, whereas the information that acts on is beyond space and time. The existence of dimension that is beyond space and time has been recognized by classical philosophers, spiritual masters, and healers. It is the fifth element of the universe, the most fundamental. The Indian rishis named these deep dimension the Akasha. We can affirm today that the four-dimensional space-time matrix is informed by, in quotation, by beyond space-time Akashic dimension. This information is what gives things and events from form in space and orientation in time. In its absence, the universe could be random concourse of particles scientists know as a quantum, and common sense as matter. Particle science know as a quanta, and the common sense as matter. I was repeating it. Yet, instead of randomly configure assembly of quanta or material events, we find a universe of informed energy evolving constantly and harmoniously toward form and complexity, toward coherence and indeed super coherence in parentheses, which is coherence among in themselves coherent systems. Evolution creates, parentheses close, evolution creates higher and higher level of coherence in and among systems. Coherence is based on fine tuning and mutual sensitivity of the parts that constitute the system. This is what enables what philosopher Alfred North Whitehead called prehension, in quotation, and uh, prehension in and by the system, the grasp or perception of one system of other systems around it. In the universe where space-time is a non-locally entangled, in quotation, matrix as physical plane, prehension involves the basic perception by every system of every other system. I'm not pretending to know all of this. I'm just reading it. Please forgive me if I sound like that I know what I'm reading. I don't, but I will. In an evolved, no wonder that he was twice Nobel Prize nominated. And an evolved system, prehension is manifest as conscious grasp of perception, as consciousness, with good reason. Dr. and Master Sha and Dr. Shu affirm that all systems in time, in a space and time, have some level and form of consciousness. We humans are privileged to possess a relatively evolved form of level of consciousness, more evolved than those of other species in this biosphere. Our highly articulate prehension enables us not only to be informed by the cosmetic source of spirit, mind, and soul, but to be consciously guided by it. In my view, the soul is the localized but intrinsically non-local manifestation of cosmic information in our brain. It appears in association with our brain, but is not produced by our brain and cannot be reduced to it. As already William James, the great American psychologist and philosopher, affirmed in his 1899 the book, or not the lecture, Ingersoll lecture on immortality. uh, the brain transmits and does not generate consciousness. Akashic, beyond space-time, information manifests in us as spirit, mind, or soul. Dr. Master Sha and Dr. Shu use the mathematical tools developed in the quantum physics to define them as a physical quantities. They pave the way toward the quantitative study of concepts that in modern world were considered only in quantitative terms. This is major contribution to the task of meeting a challenge that is crucial for peace, health, and understanding in the world, bridging the gap between two great streams of human culture, spirituality and science, taking beyond space-time in formation, spirit, mind, soul, fully into account is the secret revealed by Dr. Master Sha. This has not been a secret in the past. It was a pillar of a metaphysic and a healing for thousands of years, but it has been ignored and even denied in a modern science and medicine, and thus is now a secret uh, we need to, and thanks to Master Shah, can rediscover. We should be grateful to him for rediscovering it in theory and applying it in practice, and to Dr. Shu for clarifying the contribution and this revelation will make to our health and well-being. Uh, Erwin Laszlo, author of Self-Actualization Cosmos, uh, colon, the architectural paradigm in science and human consciousness and the immortal mind, science and the continuity of consciousness beyond the brain, with Anthony Pick, August 2014. That was when he wrote this lecture. Preface. The purpose of life is to serve. This is what Master Sha is talking. The purpose of life is to serve. This was what I was looking for all my life, to find out what is the purpose of life. And in one short sentence, he explained that. It says, I have committed my life to this purpose. Service is my life mission. To serve is to make others happier and healthier. My total life mission is to transform the soul, heart, mind, and body of humanity and all souls in heaven, Mother Earth, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes, and enlighten them further in order to create love, peace, harmony, universal family. This universal family includes all humanity on Mother Earth and all souls in Mother Earth, heaven, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. The ultimate goal of the I lost it. The ultimate goal of universal family is to reach one ling rong ho, which is universal oneness. I skipped the Chinese name, but as I said, that means the universal oneness. This is the universal. This is the ultimate goal in the new universal era. This new era, called the Soul Light era, started on August 8, 2003, and they will last 15,000 years. My total life mission includes 3 empowerments. My first empowerment is to teach universal service to empower people to be unconditional universal servants. The message of universal service and my first empowerment is I serve humanity and all souls in Mother Earth, heaven, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes unconditionally. You serve humanity and all souls in Mother Earth, heaven, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes unconditionally. Together, we serve humanity and all souls in Mother Earth, heaven, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes unconditionally. My second empowerment is to teach soul secrets, wisdom, knowledge, and practical techniques to empower people to create soul healing miracles to transform our life. The message of soul healing miracles and my second empowerment is I have the power to create soul healing miracles to transform all of my life. You have the power to create soul healing miracles to transform all of your life. Together, we have the power to create soul healing miracles to transform all life of humanity and all souls in Mother Earth and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. To transform all life is to boost energy, stamina, vitality, and immunity, heal the spiritual, mental, emotional, physical bodies, prevent all sickness, purify and rejuvenate soul, heart, mind, and body, transform all kinds of relationships, transform finances and business, increase soul, heart, mind, intelligence, open spiritual channels, enlighten soul, heart, mind, and body, bring success to every aspect of life, and more. My third empowerment is to teach Tao, to empower people to reach Tao. To reach Tao is to reach soul, mind, body enlightenment. Tao is the source. The source is the creator of heaven, Mother Earth, countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. Tao, Tao is the way of life. Tao is the universal principles and laws. Soul, soul enlightenment is to uplift one's soul is standing in heavens to a saint's level. The first step in the soul journey is to reach the soul enlightenment. A human being has two lives, physical life and soul life. Physical life is limited, soul life is eternal. The purpose of the physical life is to serve the soul life. The purpose of the soul life is to reach soul enlightenment. To reach soul enlightenment is to uplift your soul standing in heaven to become a saint. This soul has reached very high soul enlightenment. The second step in the spiritual journey is to reach mind enlightenment. Mind enlightenment is to uplift one's consciousness to the consciousness of a saint. The saints resides in different layers of heaven. The consciousness of the highest saints could be uplifted further and completely transformed to divine consciousness. To reach divine consciousness is beyond comprehension. The third step in the spiritual journey is to reach body enlightenment. Body enlightenment is to transform physical body to the purest light body. To attain the purest light body is to reach immortality. I will discuss immortality in chapter 3 and 4 of this book. The message of enlightenment and my third empowerment is I have the power to reach soul, mind, body enlightenment. You have the power to reach soul, mind, body enlightenment. Together, we have the power to reach soul, mind, body enlightenment. This book is the second book in my Soul Healing Miracle series. In the book of my Soul Power series and the first book of my Soul Healing Miracle series, I have shared my personal story of how the divine chose me as a servant of humanity and the divine in July 2003. I will not repeat this story here. Please read those books. As a divine servant, vehicle, and channel, I have offered divine karma cleansing and divine soul, mind, body transplant for the past 11 years. Approximately 1 million soul healing miracles have been created by these divine services and by thousands of soul healers that I have created on Mother Earth. Soul healing miracles are being created every day. In 2008, Tao, which is the source, chose me as a servant of humanity and the Tao. I started to offer the Tao karma cleansing and the Tao soul, mind, body transplants. My soul ascending has been uplifted continuously over the last 11 years. I'm extremely honored that I have received soul in upliftment to higher and higher level layers of source. Source has unlimited layers. Upliftment never ends. To be uplifted higher and higher is to be a better servant for humanity and all souls. I would like every reader to know that the book of my Soul Power series and the Soul Healing Miracles series teach and empowers you and humanity to create your own soul healing miracles. Readers learn secret wisdom and knowledge and apply the practical techniques of the soul healing. Everyone could create soul healing miracles. Now, the time is ready for the next step to unify science and spirituality. Therefore, the divine and the source guided me to create and write this second book of Soul Healing Miracle series, Soul, Mind, Body Science System, Grand Unification Theory and Practice for Healing, Rejuvenation, Longevity, and Immortality is this book that I'm reading from. The Soul Mind Body Science System is a breakthrough system that introduces a scientific formula and a practice to join soul, heart, mind, energy, and matter as one, which is the ultimate truth to purify, uh, heal, transform, and enlighten all life and return to the source. This grand unification theory and the practice will unite spirituality and science much, much more. Now it is 2014. In the last 11 years, there have been many natural disasters in the world, including earthquake, tsunami, hurricane, floods, fire, volcanic eruption, droughts, and more. There are many other challenges, including political challenges, economy, financial, business challenges, environmental challenges, healthcare challenges, religion, ethnic war, and many other challenges. Millions of people are suffering from sicknesses in their spiritual body, mental body, emotional body, physical body. Hundreds of millions of people worldwide have limited or no access to adequate health care. Why are Mother Earth and humanity facing challenges? The reason is the soul, mind, body blockages. Soul blockages are negative karma. Negative karma is caused by one's ancestors' mistakes of hurting, harming, or taking advantage of others in all lifetimes. Negative karma is carried by one's inner souls. Mind blockages include negative mindsets, negative attitudes, negative beliefs, ego, attachment, and more. Body blockages include energy blockages and matter blockages. How can we help humanity pass through the this difficult historic period? How can we help humanity remove sickness? How can we help humanity heal and recover from sickness faster? Most important, how can we help humanity prevent sickness? My previous books, including Soul, Mind, Body, Medicine, Power, Healing, and the 10 books in my Soul Power series include Soul Wisdom, The Power of Soul, Divine Soul, Mind, Body, Healing and Transmission System, Tao Wan, Tao Song, Tao Dance have offered answers uh, to the above. How can we help humanity questions? And they help to create approximately 1 million soul healing miracles worldwide. In this book, I will offer further soul secret, wisdom, knowledge, and practical soul techniques. The teaching and practices will become simpler, more practical, more powerful, and more profound, and bring soul healing miracles faster. What are the secrets and the power that I will give you in this book? I will create the source field within this book and I bring the power of Bhagwa nature to you through the secret Bhagwa mantra and practice. I will also connect you with the source within you. What is the source field? The source field is the field with a Shen Qi Jing, matter, Jing Qi Shen, matter, energy, mind, heart, and soul of the source. How does the source field work? The source field carries the source Jing, Qi, Shen with the frequency and the vibration of the source love, forgiveness, compassion, and light. The source Jing Qi Shen can transform the Jing Qi Shen of all unhealthy condition and the other imbalances. One of the most important principles and the laws in countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes can be summarized in one sentence. Everyone and everything in heaven, Mother Earth, and countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes is vibration, which is the field of Jing, Qi, Shen. The source field carries the Jing, Qi, Shen of the source that can remove soul, mind, body blockages of sickness and transform Jing, Qi, Shen of human beings, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical bodies from head to toe, skin to bone, to restore them to health. I will create the source field by writing two source Lingguan calligraphy for this book. Lingguan means soul light. The uh, the source Lingguan calligraphy is the name that the source gave me. It means the source soul light calligraphy. I will create the source field within the source Lingguan calligraphy. It will carry the Jing Qi Shen of the source, which can heal and create soul healing miracles. How do these calligraphy work? The source soul light calligraphy receives permanent treasures from the source. These treasures carries the source matter, energy, mind, heart, and soul. And the source frequency and the vibration, the source Jing Qi Shen field carries the source frequency and the vibration with the source love, forgiveness, compassion, and light that can remove soul, mind, body blockages of sickness for healing, rejuvenation, and creating soul healing miracles. This is the second time that I have shared the source soul light with human calligraphy with the humanity. The source Lingguan calligraphy can create soul healing miracles. The source Lingguan calligraphy in this book are the uh, source Lingguan calligraphy Shen, Qi Jing, Hoi Yi, S plus E plus M equals 1. And the source Lingguan calligraphy, they are normal creation and they are reverse creation. You will learn much more about the normal creation and the reverse creation in this book. How can I create the source field in the source Lingguan calligraphy? I am the servant, vehicle, and channel of the source. The source has given me the honor and authority to connect with the source in order to create the source field. The source Lingguan soul light calligraphy in this book carry power beyond comprehension. Try them, practice with them, apply them to heal your uh, spiritual, mental, emotional, physical bodies. Apply them to join your Jing Qi Shen, matter, energy, mind, heart, and soul, with Mother Earth, Heaven, and Tao Jing Qi Shen. Experience the power of the source lingua calligraphy within this book. You will extremely blessed. There are 4 ways to use the lingua calligraphy in this book. Uh, I'm going to show one of them, and that applies to other ones too, that you just simply put your this S plus E plus N equals 1. Shen Qi Jing Hoi as 1. You just put one palm on the photograph of the source lingon. Calligraphy, put the other palm on the part of the body that you need the healing. Sincerely ask for healing. Put the source lingon calligraphy on any part of body that needs healing. Sincerely ask for healing. Meditate. Number 3 is that's the way Master Sha is explaining it. Meditate with the source lingual calligraphy sincerely. Ask for healing. Trace. Trace means doing 5 fingers together and trace it from the top to bottom. Calligraphy. Sincerely ask for healing. With all 4 of these methods, you can also chant or sing the source song of Tao normal creation and the Tao reverse creation, or the source grand unification equation, which is S plus E plus M equals 1. There is a renowned phrase in the ancient sacred spiritual teaching, which means the big way is extremely simple. This book will follow this principle. You could realize the simplicity very quickly. You could receive soul healing miracles very quickly and wonder how and why. This is the last page. I'm excited, honored, and humbled to create and write this book with Dr. Rulin Shu for humanity. I cannot thank the source, the divine, and all the heavens committee enough for their sacred wisdom, knowledge, and practical techniques, as well as for their immeasurable power to bless us. How blessed humanity is that the source puts the source power in the books and the calligraphy and offer a permanent downloads to my readers. Simply a servant and a vehicle for my readers, humanity and all souls. The message of my soul healing miracle is I have the power to create soul healing miracle to transform all my life. You have the power to create soul healing miracle to transform all of your life. Together, we have the power to create soul healing miracles to transform all life of humanity and all souls in Mother Earth, in countless planets, stars, galaxies, and universes. I, I love my heart and soul. I love all humanity. Join hearts and souls together. Love, peace, and harmony. Love, peace, and harmony. Love all humanity. Love all souls. Thank all humanity. thank all souls. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dr. and the Master Jigan Sha. So I would stop uh, by uh, at this preface introduction until the next time. And I hope that you can join me next Monday night. And I'm so, so very honored to serve, because to me, this is part of the service too. Reading it for people that they don't have this book, and I hope that you would continue, uh, hearing this. You would not miss, part of it. That is very important. And then also, I want to encourage you to join me on every Friday, 7 to 7:30, singing the Love, Peace, Harmony. And also, I have a Power of Positive Information, which is on the second, last Tuesday of every month. Second and the last Tuesday of every month. That would be April 30th. Okay, next 2 weeks from tomorrow. Okay, it's 7 to 8:30. That would be like a class, and I have a blackboard. I would write, and then we would do practice and all of that good stuff of the teaching part of the what I have learned, and I like to share with you. Please make a comment, and please share how how did you find this reading. Was it beneficial for you? Or I know that English is not my first language, but I do my best to say it correctly. But if I'm not, please forgive me. But you understand more or less what I was trying to say. Love you, love you, love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please join me, and please share this link with the others for uh, three of these groups, classes. uh, and then let people know that we are doing this to uplift the consciousness of humanity. We are doing this, and the Master Sha says that we are creating a universal love, peace, harmony family. So, what's the better way to do it than sharing what we know? Okay? Love you, love you, love you. Good night. Bye.